The map of home. When Sarah and Mark first walked into the foster care center, they weren't looking for a crowd. But then they met Leo, a guarded 14-year-old sitting in the back of the library, meticulously sketching a detailed map of the city. When Sarah asked what the red dots were, Leo, "Those are the foster homes where my brothers are. I promised I'd find them." Leo had been separated from Toby, 8, and Sam, 5, a year prior because the system struggled to find a single home that could manage 3 boys. That night, Sarah and Mark couldn't sleep. They realized that while they were looking for a child, Leo was looking for a way to be a brother again. 2 weeks later, Sarah and Mark arranged a weekend visit for all 3 boys. When the younger 2 arrived, Leo didn't hug them immediately. Instead, he stood between the children and the adults, inspecting his brother's shoes for wear and asking if they'd had enough to eat that morning. Like a hawk, he watched Mark's every move. At dinner, he would secretly move the best parts of his meal onto his brother's plates, saving a piece of bread in his pocket, just in case. At bedtime, the couple found all 3 boys piled onto the small rug in the hallway. Leo was sleeping across the doorway, acting as a human shield for his younger siblings. The real shift happened on a rainy Tuesday. Sam, the youngest, accidentally knocked a heavy ceramic lamp off a side table. It shattered into 100 pieces. Sam immediately collapsed into a ball, shaking and waiting for the shouting to begin. Leo jumped in front of him, chest out, ready to take the punishment. Instead of raising his voice, Mark grabbed a broom and sat on the floor at eye level with them. "It's just a lamp, guys," he said. "Objects can be replaced, but you can't. Let's clean this up together so no one cuts their feet." The look of pure disbelief on Leo's face, the slow lowering of his guard, was the moment they truly became a family. Because Toby had developed a severe stutter from the trauma of the separation, the family started sketch night. They used Leo's talent for drawing to communicate. They created a system of symbols. A sun meant they felt safe, a cloud meant they were overwhelmed, and a heart meant they were home. Slowly, Toby's stutter began to fade as the pressure to be perfect disappeared. After 18 months of legal battles and paperwork, the adoption was finalized. To celebrate, the boys chose a reverse day, pancakes for dinner and dessert for breakfast. That evening, Leo approached Mark with a small wooden box he had made in shop class. Inside were 3 hand-carved wooden keys. "I'm done marking maps," Leo said, his voice finally sounding like a child's instead of an exhausted adult's. "I don't need to find my brothers anymore. We're already here." Leo asked if he could take their last name, and for the first time since they had met him, he didn't look like a protector on guard. He just looked like a son.